Good evening. Welcome to the May 15th, 2024 Finance Committee meeting. I'll remind everyone the meeting is being recorded, so please act accordingly. We have a very short agenda this evening. Really, it's just to touch the fiscal 2025 budget one last time. We had some last-minute changes to the budget, Corey. I don't know if you had a chance to see those from the Quabbin Regional. Steve, did you see the changes from the school district?
Oh, I did, and I'm very happy about them.
Yeah, they had a last minute reduction of $59,000. So that's a nice plus. What has been recommended and which I agreed with, I think it's really now coming down to if you guys agree also, it's what we'll adopt for the recommended budget. There is a change in the total amount. So before we're done tonight, we'll need to revote what we approved last week. So any questions from either one of you, or we have two members of the Board of Selectmen present and Paul Rochette present. Does anyone have comments or concerns,
No,
anything they've heard?
I do have a couple comments. So I'm very happy that the school budget has looked at what else is going on within our state, lowered their operating costs, and helped the rest of our towns lower the cost that it's going to cost us to fund it. I'm just worried about future years, but right now, let's worry about this year and we'll move forward. But it looks really well, and it really helps us out in our piggy bank, as Corey has stipulated in the past so eloquently.
It was a really nice last minute change, Steve. I agree. And, appreciated the school took that action, I think, by all of us. And again, I'll echo the same thing I've said before. I have the same concerns that, when you look at the budget, the town budget's been going up around 3%, 2.5%, 3% per year for the last few years. And the school budget's going up by double that, and the school takes about 60% of our revenue. So it does create a significant amount of challenge down the road. I mean, as far as how we continue to fund the needed services for the town and continue to support the school. At some point, something either has to change, or there will be a need to move to some kind of override to fund some of the town budget. I mean, there's various things we can do, but I don't think any of them are things we want to do, and certainly aren't going to do at this point in time. The new budget, after the reduction from the school, is $4,842,256.03. I have seen nothing. Actually, I had made one comment back, I guess, as the number was being verified, that there was I think a slight different number in one of the earlier versions, but it was just a typo. So that I think everyone's agreed that this is now the number. I'd ask, even though you're not in session, Don, have you heard anything different since then? Okay, so that's the number we're going to go with. The plan a week ago, if you recall, was to raise and appropriate $4,641,104 and transfer $598,000 from free cash, and then also use $50,000 in ARPA funds. Because of the reduction from the school, the Board of Selectmen voted to remove the ARPA funds from the funding, and that pretty much puts us back in the same position we were in with roughly $40,000 in free cash after the annual town meeting. Steve, any comments on that or questions?
I have no.
Corey, any questions, comments on that?
No.
Okay. One final thing that came up, and Lucy, I know you brought this up. I think I may have figured out what happened and solved that question, but I haven't heard back from Lori, so I don't know. I don't know did you see your emails this afternoon by any chance, or?
Not this afternoon,
Okay.
no, I left at 1 o'clock.
The question on the Historical Society budget, if you go back and look at everything that's out there, and I went back through the budget that Lori sends out, the updated monthly budget on actual versus spend, does show the Historical Society with $3,500 as its budget. That's what it shows. Now,
FY24.
for FY24, thanks, Corey. Yes, for fiscal year 24. So it's what we're talking about doesn't change the fiscal year 25 budget. It
No,
just
I know
kind of
it
changes
doesn't.
very slightly change the percentage.
It's
for
the
those ones.
percentage I was looking at.
But here's what I think may have happened. If you look at the Historical Society budget in November, it shows 1,500.
Mhm.
If you look at it in April, it shows 3,500. If you then go to the Cemetery Commission budget, it never changed. But we had an article at the special town meeting for $2,000 that should have gone to the Cemetery Commission. And I think somehow whoever entered that information into the system, and I don't know how that gets entered in. I don't know if it's done here, if it's done by Lori, if it's done by the treasurer or Maribel. I don't know who does that, but somehow I think that money got entered into the Historical Society's budget and not the Cemetery Commission's budget. So the Cemetery Commission did not change over because of the annual town meeting, but the Historical Commission did change. So I think you're correct in believing the budget for the Historical Society should be 1,500,
Mhm.
but that's not what the town budget is that was approved by the town. Because the town, I mean, again, that's how it's reflected in the town records at this point in time. So I think, I don't know. I sent Lori a note late afternoon. I copied you, and Don, I copied you on it, asking if this is possible. Could this have happened? I don't yet know, but I think that's why the historical budget shows such a high number.
Okay.
That's the only, I mean, I spent, and it doesn't change the 2025 budget.
Right. No, I know it
And
doesn't.
assuming what I think is correct happened, it doesn't change the total number for the 2024 budget. It just changes the $2,000 would move from, because I think that if it's an accounting error or input error, we can just correct it. So that would be corrected in the May numbers, which we would have before the annual town meeting, so we can do our mailing with the correct numbers. So
Okay.
I actually drafted the mailing that we're looking at both ways, because I really wanted to start printing tomorrow. So I'm hoping we hear from Laurie tomorrow and we can have an answer. And I'm hoping that's what it is. Otherwise, I don't know what caused it, but the current official record does show the Historical Society has a $3,500 budget, which I also, now that I went back and looked at it, believe is incorrect. But that is what the town records currently reflect. Yes, Don.
The official numbers are put in by the accountant. No one.
Okay, so she may have put it into the wrong
Yeah.
one as well because of the article.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's where we stand on that. Steve, any comments on all of that? I kind of went on for a few minutes, sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Corey, anything
No.
on that particular topic? So the first thing I'd like to do is just have a vote to change the budget that we approved a week ago to what it is today.
I second that.
So I'd like to make a motion that we revise our vote with a new recommendation for the fiscal year 2025 budget, with the Finance Committee recommending a total town budget of $4,842,000, $842,256.03.
Second.
Let me get through the funding.
Oh, sorry.
first,
Oh,
Steve.
sorry. I thought you were
Funding
done
for
with
the
that.
budget will be raise and appropriate $4,672,256, and we'll use $170,000.03 from free cash for, again, a total budget of $4,842,256.03. I would make that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
I
You spoke on the last one. I heard 252.
842,256.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought I said. If I reversed them, I spoke wrong, but the numbers in the printed copy are the correct ones.
Yes. Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carries. So the new budget has been adopted. The second thing I had on the agenda was anything new on articles, but I haven't received anything new since last Wednesday's meeting. know if there's been any changes to any of the articles
No.
since what was presented last Wednesday. Okay.
No flagpole issues this year?
No, yeah. The next thing I have on the agenda is to finalize the timeline for the mailer. Steve, I know you're planning to be out of the country for the next few weeks. So I think we're gonna have to get the mailer put together without your assistance on the printing and folding and all that stuff that we go through. My desire is still to try to start printing tomorrow at some point here at the town hall, only because I know it takes some time for the printer here to print, and then it takes some time to fold and staple.
Mhm.
So Corey, I think that mainly comes down to you and I doing this, because we made the decision not to have it done outside to save money for the budget, because it's $700 or $800 savings for the finance committee.
Yep.
I can bring you guys some conchas. I don't know, those are like
yeah.
Mexican bread, but it might be a little stale. But you just have to put it in the oven if you guys want, or some enchiladas, which is a little bit of beer and clamato. But I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry that my travels have repeated that.
It's understandable. Things happen.
Double
Did
check
you have a
your
comment?
double check your carry-on before you get on the plane.
Don't worry about that.
Paul, Rochette, do you have a comment, Paul? Did you have a comment?
No,
I thought you were raising your hand to say something.
I would come, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll definitely assist on.
you'll help on the folding. Okay. I know you have every year. I appreciate it, but I didn't know how much you would be able to do. My plan is to try to print it all over the next couple of days. I know Maribel, we asked her a month or two back to make sure she had extra toner and paper and everything available. So I'm assuming she does. I haven't checked, but I'm assuming that was taken care
What
of.
I don't know, I know they were having trouble printed two-sided papers. I don't know if that's been corrected.
I just printed 5 pages two-sided to test it, and the 5 pages printed fine. I mean, you had made that comment, or you had told me that before someone had, so I just checked in and it worked fine for the first 5. I mean, I didn't try to print 500, but if it doesn't work, we'll find an alternative, but I'm
When are
hoping
you
it
going
will
to
work.
start doing this?
Well, I want to give Lori a chance to tell me where that $2,000 should be, if it should be in this. I mean, I think she can just make an account. If what I think happened, I think she can just correct it because it was a mistaken key punch entry. If she says that's not what happened, then we're going to go with what's there because we don't have time to resolve it between now and then.
Right.
And it won't change the numbers from where we are today. It's
Right.
a $2,000 difference, but I'd rather have it correct in fiscal 24. And I do believe, Lucy, that you're correct, that it should not be in the Historical Society budget. But that's where it's been since February, from what I could tell. And, it's kind of late in the game to hold everything else up because of that one item. So if she can't correct it, if she can tell me she'll correct it, we'll correct it on this before we start printing. Well, that'll be tomorrow. I just want to give her time to get on her computer in the morning. She's very prompt and responding to things, so I'm sure we'll hear something fairly early. And if that's the case, I think the town hall is fairly quiet on Thursday mornings. I'll come up and start printing.
I was just wondering what time you were going to do it because I'm available almost all day.
Oh, okay.
So if you need help doing it, I'm used to doing things like that because
Yeah.
I did the Herald for so many years.
Yeah, the printing is easy. It's just sitting there and folding it that takes time.
Yeah,
That's the time
exactly.
consuming. I'll tell you what, I will let you know.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to wait till I hear from Laura. I don't want to say I'll be here at 9 o'clock and then I don't hear from her till 10. I really want to try to get it 100% correct before we start printing. If it gets to be late morning and she can't answer that question, I'll probably come up and I'll let both of you know that I'm coming up. And hey, Corey, my plan, if you agree, was I'll just print everything and bring some of them to you to do the folding and stapling. And then Paul and I will probably do it here with Lucy.
I'm happy to come and join you.
Yeah,
My-
you've got a full-time job during the day.
My schedule is just a little different than Lucy. I have a 10:30 and 11, a
Yeah,
1 o'clock
yeah.
and a 5:30
Yeah,
meeting tomorrow. So
It may
free
be,
otherwise.
last year I dropped it off at your office, if you recall, and you were able to do it, I think, in the evening or something.
Yeah.
So we'll work through it. I'm not worried about getting it done. Sean will volunteer to help, et cetera, et cetera. So that's kind of the timeline I'm on for the mailer. It's a little indefinite till we hear from Lucy, but my plan is to start printing tomorrow. And Paul, I'll let you know when we're going to start printing. I'll give you a
You
call.
said to wait to hear from Lucy.
I mean, hear from Lori, I'm sorry. And then I'll let Lucy and Paul know what we're gonna do, and we can, whoever's available to come up can come up and start folding and, you know, I learned last year doing it that way, that it prints faster than I can fold. So having multiple people folding would help it go a lot faster. Dawn, I know you guys met last Monday. Is there anything that you wanted to bring to us before we move on to, I mean, we're just about done here, I think.
No, we're pretty well set.
Okay, that's, I think we've got the budget locked down. I think that, you know, there's a lot of good work went into it. You know, you guys pushed hard on some of the departments to cut back some expenses. We made a point in the last meeting that, you know, everyone sort of recognized that some of that may need to be corrected at some point before fiscal year 25 is over. A special town meeting, maybe not. I mean, maybe folks will find they don't need as much as they initially asked for. One of the things that I want to do is once we get the, hopefully I'm still here. Once we get the end of year for fiscal year 24, spend some time. I think it'd be important, Corey and Steve, to look at what was not spent by various departments for fiscal year 24. And for some of those that we reduced for 25, just take a look and say, okay, you know, if they asked for 5,000 more in 25 than they did in 24, and then they didn't spend it in 24, you know, I don't want to go saying it's zero-based budgeting, but say, okay, what are we actually going to do with this extra money? Let's not just put it back out there because you're asking for it. You know, let's make it sure it's justified. So that's something the finance committee, I think, should play a role in as we go forward. Because if we don't, it just gets lost. So, okay, Steve, anything else for the meeting this evening?
I'm all set. Thank you.
Corey, anything?
I would just echo my comments from about a year ago, that it was a very nice job by the selectmen to keep the budget increase so low with all the increased costs that we're all seeing, from electricity to heating oil, across the board, food costs, going out to eat, how expensive it can be. So again, you know, compliments to the Board of Selectmen for getting us so close to 3%.
Yep.
Same thing I said a year ago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Steve and Corey, we do have a couple of sets of minutes. I'd make a motion that the May 1st Finance Committee meeting minutes be approved.
Second.
Here a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. I also would make a motion that the meeting minutes from last Wednesday, 5/8, be approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, both minutes will be posted to the town website in the next day or two. And I guess the final question I have is, we're not very far away from the annual town meeting with the holiday, Memorial Day holiday and everything coming up. I looked at the calendar and I didn't put another meeting on the agenda between now and the town meeting. We can always add one as long as we do so, you know, within compliance of the 48-hour notice, et cetera, et cetera. Do you have any reason you think we need to meet between now and then if there's no changes to the budget?
The only outstanding item I think we have is recruitment. And I've been actively trying to recruit for over a year now. But I was wondering if there are any accountants or retired accountants in town, just because I thought that someone like Suzanne
Great, yeah.
was, you know, she was an accountant by trade, was my understanding. And just their familiarity with all that we do would be a great fit. So if anybody has a neighbor who was an accountant, or if you know someone who runs a small accounting firm out of their house and is looking to give back to the town,
It's a good thought.
that's kind of my first choice for someone to
Agreed.
help.
And I think it may be, I don't believe there's anything on the town reader board about the finance committee looking for members at this point in time. It's been out there on and off.
I figured we were going to announce it at the town.
We will, yeah, I was gonna, yeah, and maybe we could get, is it Maribel to put stuff on that or at?
Yes.
Well, so I'll send her a note saying maybe if she could start putting something out there again. It was there back in I'll say over the winter. I remember she'd put it up for a while, but it's been a while, so.
Yep.
So we'd like to do that again with whoever approves it. I assume it goes through you guys.
Because they should be appointed the night of the annual town
You already
meeting.
get them there before then.
Yeah.
If not, the finance committee chair has the authority to appoint them for the remaining one
Yes,
year or the
yes, they
remaining
do.
time in that year.
Right.
And the moderator has to appoint them the following town meeting, so. But, yeah, I agree, recruiting is gonna be, tantamount. I mean, we really, I mean, the town bylaws give us 5 members. Paul, can you remember the last time there were 5 members when you were chairman?
Probably like 3 or 4 years ago anyways.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if there was ever 5 when I was 5 active. Because
No.
you, Claire, me, Steve, and Corey, we were all at one time, right? So we did have 5 there for a little while before Paul
No,
stepped down.
Corey
Corey came on
in
after Paul retired. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But, anything that the Board of Selectmen can do, anyone that you can suggest might be a help. I mean, if someone came on for a year to see if they can
I think
make the commitment.
twice we had people volunteer and then they
We have,
dropped
yeah.
off before they even
Yep.
started.
Yeah, we had one individual I thought was going to be very good. She kind of fit what you're describing. But once she understood the time commitment, came back and said, I've got younger children. I'm not sure I could commit to the evenings the way you have to do it during the budget season. And she changed her position. So anyway, recruiting will be very important. If there's nothing else for tonight's meeting, I will say the meeting is adjourned at 6:22 p.m.
I second that.
Thanks, Steve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
All right, guys, that's it until the annual town meeting, unless something comes up.
Thank you.
What?
Stopping
Set
now.
our